Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Series 3. Hey Plastic, how you doing? Welcome to the show. We're just finished up with WrestleMania. We had our draft last week, and now we got the B team.
Yeah, we're opening up the show with these guys. What's the deal with that?
I don't know, but these guys get the very first entrance of Series 3. So clearly they're important.
Are they? Are they? Because they're the B team. They went undrafted for 2 series, and now all of a sudden they show up here as the first entrance after WrestleMania on Monday Night Raw. And also, sorry for the abrupt start there. We had some technical difficulties at the start there with the feed going out. You missed out on a little bit, but you still got the B team, so pat yourself on the back there, and apologies all around. You now have to see this as the first thing you see.
Absolutely. The B stands for best. Apparently. But anyway, it's a blockbuster lineup for the rosters. SmackDown has got a killer lineup. Monday Night Raw has got a killer lineup. 2 unknown general managers for this to start things off. And, well, there we go. The masterpiece is making his way out, given, I guess, the proper debut against the B team.
First time he's been seen here in the whole series. He's been absent from WWE for all these years, wrestling on Independence and still doing his thing, but here he is, back
in action. We can only imagine that the Master Lock Challenge could happen at some point. That could get brought back. Who knows? Maybe this is the first experience of it right here. Maybe he's going to take on the B team solo, which would be interesting.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. It's never a good idea to go one-on-one against an established, or one-on-two, with an established tag team. It's going to probably end poorly for you.
Established tag team?
Yes.
Now you're stretching it a little bit.
What? The B team have been around for a while. They had, stuff with the Miz and, yeah, I'm stretching.
Well, that's okay. All right, everyone's in the ring getting ready. Okay, so it's just one-on-one. Bo Dallas versus the masterpiece, Chris Masters. All right, he gets the match on the way. Masters throwing the first strike. Bo Dallas with one of his own. A kick to the gut. Oh, my. And a takedown.
Don't discredit Bo Dallas and the B team like that. You represented the Raw brand during the draft. You should not be putting down the talent like that. Who are you, JBL? Huh?
I'm not that big of a bully.
All right, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Knee drop to the face as Bo Dallas is down. Masters elbow drop to the chest. Okay, showing a sign of strength. I'm just going to completely ignore the fact that you just compared me to JBL. I don't know how I feel about that yet.
Well, apparently you're doing a very poor job of ignoring it, so just carry on the show and do your job. How's that? Huh? How's that?
It's been a while. We've taken a little bit of time off in between WrestleMania and today. It's approximately 26 days later.
I want to point out here, we don't even know where we are right now. How does that make you feel? Normally, that's just me that has no idea where the frick we are. Now you don't even know where we are.
Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure. They kind of just shipped us here and said, hey, you got a show tonight. Get it on the go. It's Bo and Curtis chatting a little bit on the outside. Referee getting involved now.
There you go. Bo Dallas being smart. See, sliding out, having some words with Curtis Axel, talking strategy. He's facing Chris Masters. He doesn't want to get caught with this.
Yep, that nice belly-to-belly slam there from Chris Masters.
He's doing okay here. He is showing some, a few signs of ring rust. That's to be sure. It's been a long time since he's wrestled on this grand of a stage.
Absolutely.
But at least it's against Bo Dallas, of all people.
I guess it's a good warm-up match. If you're gonna have a warm-up match, it's probably best to have it against Bo Dallas.
It could be against his brother, and that'd be a real bad time.
That definitely would be a real bad time. Speaking of which, I haven't seen him around in a long time, hey?
No, it seems like he just kind of did his thing and went on his way. Here you go. Looks like a delayed vertical suplex. Bo Dallas trying to weasel out of it, but having no luck.
Nope, that's absolutely right. There it is. There's the finish for the suplex. Took him long enough. The stalling vertical suplex. No joke, everybody.
don't like say that it took him too long. He got to show off that he still has the physique. Do the stuff as Bo Dallas just spikes him on the mat there.
Bo Dallas showing some DDT prowess, very similar to our World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh god, don't even start with that.
Heath Slater, of course, winning at WrestleMania 26 days ago, defeating the undefeated Goldberg. And I gotta say, that's pretty impressive. I enjoyed that show a lot. And now it looks like Masters is calling for something here from Dallas. Set out Spinebuster by the looks of it. And I guess...
Think about it here. Sorry to cut you off here, but like we ended up WrestleMania with Heath Slater beating Goldberg for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then we have Bo Dallas getting locked into the Master Lock to start off Raw. Oof.
There we go. He's got it locked in. And that's it.
I don't even know if he had that fully locked in. I don't even think he needed to.
Didn't look like he did, but at the same time, impressive performance by Chris Masters.
Where'd that replay come from?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if there was ever a pin, but you know what? Something's going on here.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on with the feed here right now. Samson probably might want to go get that checked out, but we'll see how it goes as we roll on with Monday Night Raw. Oh, this one cuts deep.
This one definitely should cut deep as the Bruiserweight making his way from SmackDown Live headed to Monday Night Raw in what is to be, apparently, according to our general manager, a qualifier for a Money in the Bank match at One Night Stand.
I don't know if the fans in the Hammerstein Ballroom are going to want to see a ladder match. Do we want a riot on our hands?
I'm guessing the answer is yes, because the general manager has it. It's going to happen.
Okay. Maybe we should find out who this general manager is and have a little sit down with him.
Absolutely.
Whatever. He's digging his own grave. Fans of Philly will tear him to shreds, and it'll be fine.
Well, it's going to be an interesting adventure come, well, I guess 4 weeks from now when One Night Stand happens. But another draft pick. This man undrafted for 2 series, Baron Corbin. And the crowd feel just the same as most people around the world would when hearing this music. Unfortunately, not the most loved, but he knows how to work it, so I guess that's all that matters.
General indifference for me as a whole. You don't need to be liked to be good. And that's really what it comes down to for Baron Corbin. He gets the job done for the most part.
Nate, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, whatever. Just watching that lineup quite nicely on the Titantron there. His head was right in frame. The little, with the peak there of his name. It was nice.
Yeah, it's, you almost wonder if that was done on purpose. Also, the wolf logo on his Titantron and Pete Dunne's bear logo, very similar, I'm noticing right now.
Is this the start of some weird animal warfare thing going on Monday Night Raw?
I am not sure, my friend.
I mean, you guys do have Mr. Perfect over here as well, so are you appealing to a whole new range of audience? What's your persona?
You know, I never thought that all the way through, but we'll have to ask the general manager what his thought process was there.
I wonder what his persona is, but here we go. Let's actually get this match on the go, as mine is a goat, just in case you wanted to know.
I'm not sure if our general manager would have one.
You're implying in a way that you know who it is.
I
don't like. I don't like you keeping secrets from me.
I have a sneaking suspicion of who it may be. There's only one.
Gobbledygook.
That's exactly who
He
it
doesn't
is.
have a persona because he is already his persona. It's not a persona, it's just him.
It's just him. It's just him. No, based on some connections that were made during the draft, the general manager very quickly solved a problem by contacting The Rock. And there are only a few people that I know of, I don't know any of them personally, that know The Rock personally. So our options are very limited. Definitely Brendan Fraser.
Definitely Brendan Fraser. Oh my God, Brendan Fraser is the general manager of Monday Night Raw? I wonder what his persona would be. Probably a lion.
What if it was a scorpion?
That's the Rock's. No, that would be a bull.
Anyway, let's pull out of that conversation and get straight into the action here as Pete Dunne is doing quite the beating for with Baron Corbin here, but reversed into a clothesline as soon as I started talking about it. Baron Corbin took the advantage. Nice little power slam.
Sure. That's why you're stumbling on your words. Not because you're stuck on trying to figure out what your actual persona is. I know it's a lot of thought and hard work, but this is something you normally think about earlier.
I can't say that I've been thinking about it, so I don't know the correct answer.
That's fine, but right now Pete Dunne doesn't know the correct answer to Baron Corbin's offense. Huh? How's that for a shitty segue?
That's a perfect segue, as now Corbin just shoving the face of Dunne into the mat, calling for the crowd to get more involved. Yeah, just like
an alpha wolf asserting his dominance.
That's exactly it. Oh,
rubbing his face in it.
Float over DDT from Pete Dunne.
Hey, that's 2 DDTs in 2 matches. You think we're going to get one in the main event as well?
You know what? We might.
Does every single Raw match have to have a DDT now? Is that something implemented by Heath Slater?
What if Heath Slater's the new general manager?
Oh, he got kids and now we got a whole brand to run.
I don't know if he's up for the task. As Pete Dunne taking the knee out from Baron Corbin, of course the bigger man. You can take his legs out. Might be a little more beneficial for you in the long run.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, fisherman.
What's this?
Oh, what is...
Sometimes nothing's better than just getting punched in the face.
Looked like he was going for a fisherman suplex, but...
That's what I thought.
Turned it into just a straight punch to the face.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? It worked.
It definitely worked. It took Pete Dunne down. Oh, rolling out of the way. Perfectly timed.
You gotta remember here, Pete Dunne is a former WWE champion. Baron Corbin has yet to achieve such a thing there as we get the X-Plex.
X-Plex in. Baron Corbin just barely getting out of that pin. But you are absolutely correct. Pete Dunne, former champion over on SmackDown. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Baron Corbin went for a big move into the bitter end. Is that
Pete Dunne
all
able
she
to
wrote?
duck it? Uh-oh. That doesn't look good for Baron Corbin.
Pete Dunne moves on to what is most likely going to be a total riot at One Night Stands.
To be fair, I think the crowd would rather Pete Dunne than Baron Corbin. So maybe we've saved ourselves a little bit.
Can you imagine the backlash that would be had if Baron Corbin was the first man out for that ladder match?
Even more so if he grabbed that briefcase. And, you know, I don't know. What does one do with one of those briefcases, Astra?
Well, they have the opportunity to cash it in at any moment of their choosing for a championship of their choosing. You know, most likely try and put someone in a sleeper hold and then lose their opportunity at that championship.
Come on, man. Don't rub salt in the wound.
I will rub salt in the wound as Keith Lee is limitless. And
that's not salt. That's fine. You can take the discarded scraps from SmackDown. That's fine. That's not salt at all.
The discarded scraps, which are currently 2-0 on the Red brand, so
Yeah, well, that's
I don't know if I don't know if that just means the SmackDown's talent is better, or if Keith Lee has improved in the transition.
No, let's go with the first one. Yeah, we'll go with the first one. I like that. I like that actually. Yeah, that's good. Good of you to bring that up, man. Here we go. Keith Lee, bask in his glory.
Bask in his glory. What is Keith Lee doing out here? I wonder what this matchup is going to be all about. We haven't seen him. He wasn't at WrestleMania. He was, I believe, at a show a few weeks before WrestleMania.
I hear it's rummaging.
Yeah, I'm checking my notes.
Attaboy. Crowd loves him, though.
Crowd absolutely loves him. 2 weeks before WrestleMania, Keith Lee defeated Cesaro in a one-on-one singles match. Well, I guess that's a one-on-one match, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Singles match. That'll do.
Yes, that is the match, but who? Who? Apollo Crews, the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion. The man who ended the very impressive, incredible streak of one Roderick Strong, who we still don't know where he ended up. Potentially SmackDown with the Undisputed Era. Potentially undrafted. It's hard to say here until we actually see him in action, but here he comes looking fantastic with that championship belt around his waist.
Absolutely. Ending the 163-day reign of Roderick Strong. Could it have been a bad night for Roderick Strong? A lucky night for Apollo Crews? Or did he beat him straight up? We'll find out, as right now Keith Lee puts his quote-unquote undefeated streak. I say that loosely because, of course, we had Roderick Strong go 8-0. We had Goldberg go 13-0. Rusev went 6-0. All of which, eventually lost their win streaks. But
I also gotta point in here that Keith Lee had a 0-4 defeated streak. So I mean, or even more.
I'm pretty sure it was 0-6. No, he had at least one win on SmackDown. Either way, nice swing and neck breaker from Apollo Crews. That's Keith Lee down and out on the mat.
And now we're looking at Apollo Crews, who's getting a little bit more cocky right off the bat here. That championship belt seems to have gotten to his head already. I guess he maybe went to a few parties with the belt around his waist and had a good time as we get a flatliner from Keith Lee. Look at that. I called that move. You didn't even get a chance.
I didn't even get the chance. You figured it out. Shoulder tackle from Keith Lee. But you gotta say, Apollo Crews is now holding the most prestigious championship in all of UCB. Nice belly to back.
That second most prestigious.
What would be the first?
The one that's been held for over a year.
Oh, sorry, the women's championship. You're absolutely correct.
Darn too.
Either way, Apollo Crews has the pressure.
You shush. Look at this.
Gut wrench.
Deadlift. Gut wrench. Brought Keith Lee prone from the mat up and over into a belly to, or just a deadlift suplex. That was beautiful.
Northern Lights as well. My God, the athleticism for Apollo Crews right here, being able to do these powerful moves. Power slam from Keith Lee.
This is a really fun matchup, though. If you look at both the styles of these two wrestlers, it is incredibly similar. As there we go, we get a moonsault from a standing moonsault from Keith Lee there. Apollo Crews can also do the exact same thing. They're both strong, they're both agile. This is great.
This is a great matchup indeed. What was that? What were we talking about prior to?
We were talking about our personas.
Nope. That's not where I was going with that.
Darn, thought I would have had it by now, but it is what it is. The women's championship, you were falsely claiming that Intercontinental was the most prestigious championship.
That's it. That's the one.
Your own horn, all that stuff. What you do?
Most prestigious men's championship. How about that?
There you go. Oh, God.
Wow. Jumping Hurricane Rana or leg scissors, whatever you want to call it, from Keith Lee. But what I was trying to say, I believe, was you got to wonder if the pressure of this championship is too much for Apollo Crews, or can he handle it? Because you think, like, this championship went defended for 163 days. What if he, he's got that pressure now of not being able to lose the belt until he beats Roderick Strong's record, or he loses it and he's number 2.
This little train of thought that you've been on here, you just missed Apollo Crews kicking out Keith Lee's lights.
Oh, I think I saw it, and I think we're about to see something even more impressive. My God, the military press. And there's that moonsault.
You want to give me a hand picking my jaw up off the floor there?
I think
okay, I dropped it again.
Yeah, I think we both need to pick up our jaws after that, as Keith Lee just kicked out of Apollo Crews' moonsault, or military press moonsault. My God.
So, that doesn't look good. This looks great for Keith Lee, but it doesn't look good for Apollo Crews' fate here right now. Oh no, oh no.
Big power bomb from the top rope.
That looked unpleasant.
Keith Lee in firm control of this match. Okay, Apollo with a roll. Oh, and a drop kick. Okay. In for the pin. That's definitely not enough to put him down, but we've seen someone get pinned for far less. Or Keith Lee specifically get pinned with far less.
Yeah, I mean...
Spine buster.
There we go. Don't discredit here, like, the amount of stuff that Keith Lee has taken here so far. He's taken quite a beating. As has Apollo Crews, apparently.
Apollo Crews just got pinned by Keith Lee, giving him his 3rd victory. But he just pinned the champ.
Yeah, that's a very important victory right there.
If Keith Lee wasn't moving up the rankings before, I think that just slingshotted him pretty well to the top. As we might see these two in action again sooner than we think. Oh, hey, that's enough for Monday Night Raw. I guess we'll see you guys on Thursday for SmackDown Live.
Yes, sir.
Take care, everybody.